guys, so we are on Raising Good Humans part 7. So now we're going to be reading. Spirit was like, look, we need to do this letter beginning anew. So that's what we're going to be reading, which starts on page 139 and continues, I believe, on page 140. Raising Good Humans. Okay. So, beginning anew. A tool for beginning closeness out of conflict. No matter how skillful and grounded we are, there will still be conflicts and problems in our families. The tools of mindfulness, meditation, loving kindness, reflective listening, iMessages, and more will greatly reduce the number and severity of those conflicts. But we will still have them. Conflicts can, however, bring us even closer together if we use these moments as opportunities to be real and vulnerable and to come together to repair the damage done. On a retreat with Thich Nhat Hanh, I don't know if that's like a name. Or a name of the book or something. I learned to begin in a new framework of repairing a relationship, including a relationship with a child. It teaches us to look deeply and honestly at ourselves and our past actions. Speech and thoughts. We take this moment as a fresh beginning for ourselves and in our relationships with others. Beginning anew has 3 parts: offering appreciation, sharing regrets, and expressing hurts and difficulties. You can do this in person or write a letter of beginning anew if your child reads. Part 1. Offering appreciation will be part 1. Don't be judging me all the time. I think I messed up my makeup too. Offering appreciation. This is an opportunity to shine light on the other's strengths and contributions and to encourage the growth of his or her positive qualities. You may mention specific instances when the other person said or did something that you appreciated. The first step shows that you see the wonderful things about this person. Part 2, sharing regrets. This is your chance to mention any unskillful action, speech, or thoughts that you feel bad about and haven't yet had an opportunity to apologize. For an example, you might say, "I'm sorry that I said you were selfish. I was wrong to do that. I realize how my comment hurt you, and I shouldn't have spoken in that way." Part 3, expression hurt and difficulties. Now you share how you felt hurt by something the other person did or said. Use your iMessages here. Don't attack or blame. Speak or write about your hurts in a calm way, never in an aggravated, reproachful way or desperate manner. Speak or write from the heart, avoiding the communication barriers we covered in chapter 6. We will be going back. I'm listening to Spirit. Usually I just open a book and read whatever Spirit wants us to read. But today, last time when I was reading, it was speaking about a new beginning letter and how it's in chapter 6 and how we can go about that. So felt like Spirit was like kind of leaning towards that. So that's what we're doing today. Okay. So exercise 6, write a letter of beginning anew. This is it. Write and send a letter or email of beginning anew to someone you love. Then write about the experience in your Raising Good Human journal. So we're going to have Raising Good Human journals on your journal. In your journal, if you have a journal, if you don't, I encourage you to get a journal. You can see patterns. You can see certain things that you didn't see yourself doing or participating in, good and bad. Okay. Also, let me read that again. Okay, we're going to start over. This is the exercise. Okay. So write a letter of beginning anew. Okay? Write and send a letter or email of beginning anew to someone you love. Then write about the experience in your journal. What was that person's reaction? Did it bring you closer? Notes. You can also use just the first 2 steps of beginning anew, which is appreciation and regrets. When you don't have a specific hurt or difficulty to discuss. Okay? So that's a note on the side. Back to it. Beginning anew gives us a framework to communicate skillfully instead of falling back into old, skillful language. The goal is to repair the relationship. When we have stronger relationship with our children, our influence grows in proportion. Okay? You can use the process of beginning anew with many different relationships. So you can do this with many different people you love, or just in general that you want to fix, right? So you can use the process of beginning anew with many different relationships in your life. I have written letters of beginning anew to both of my parents, which helped us come together in a more authentic way. I have had a client use the process with her superior at work, and it helped her daily work life. Amazing, right? Consider this a powerful tool for all of your relationships. So you can utilize this tool in all of your relationships, okay? Which goes back to write and send a letter or email of beginning anew with someone you loved, and write about the experience in your journals, right? And that part 3 will be, now you share how you feel hurt by something the other person did or said. Use your iMessages here. We would do a part on what iMessages is later in the series. And then it says, don't attack or blame. Speak or write about your hurts in a calm way. Never in a frustrating way, reproachful or desperate manner. Speak or write from the heart, avoiding the communication barriers we covered in chapter 6. I'm actually thinking we should hop over there to chapter 6. Yeah, let's go over there. Let's go to chapter 6 really quick. And let's see what Spirit would have us read from there. Chapter 6, title says, saying the right things. That would be 107 in this book, Raising Good Humans. What should we read? I'm not going to read the first page. I will be reading what we need to leave off at. Hold on, you guys. Bear with me. Hold on. Where was I? It says, speak or write from the heart, avoiding the communication barriers we covered in chapter 6. Building awareness of your needs, exercise for your needs. Let me see. When you have a problem. Okay, this is good. So let me go. Okay, it says when you have a problem is where we're going to start off at, and that is page 108. When you have a problem, in the previous chapter we learned how to listen to help children solve their own problems. Listening is the gold standard in helping others and building connections, right? Mindful listening will put deposits in your relationship bank account so that you're building a stronger foundation of connection that alone will motivate your child to cooperate more often. Okay, so but what about when you have a problem? Ooh, I like that. This is good. So what about when you have a problem? This is the chapter from which you will learn how to talk to your child so that you can get your own needs met while keeping your relationship close and connected for the long term. Okay? Building awareness of your needs. Every one of us has needs. For sleep, a long time, a peaceful environment, time with friends, healthy food, exercise, and more, right? But as parents, we are often not getting these needs met. Oh, we laugh because that's the real shit. That's real stuff, human language, but whatever. We grown people over here. And if you're not, click off. Alright, so, or just get the messages and ignore my cursing. Okay? But, let me go back. Every one of us needs... Every one of us has needs. For sleep, alone time, a peaceful environment, time with friends, healthy food, exercise, and more. But as parents, we are often not getting these needs met. We are conditioned by society to push aside our needs in favor of our children's, especially at the infant stage. This is true. Some of us are naturally prone to rank our needs for exercise, meditation, and time with friends behind our children's activities. I used to be a lot like that. I had to really learn, like, girl, you need some time for yourself. Okay, okay. If this is you, hear me clearly. You need your needs are just as important as your child's. The answer to the problem of competing needs is not to pretend that you don't have needs, right? Or that they don't matter, right? Because they do matter. You gotta take care of yourself to then be able to take care of others, right? Or that they can be postponed for 18 plus years. For a healthy, sustainable relationship that is a teen with resentment, you must start with awareness of your needs. Like that saying, in order to love someone else, you have to love yourself first. That's some real shit right there, right? Let's go back. For a healthy, sustainable relationship that is not tinged with resentment, you must start with awareness of your needs. What are your needs? And this can be in any relationship. It doesn't have to be with your child, okay? Relationships are relationships. What are your needs? Sometimes we're so used to denying our own needs that we forget what they are beyond the basics. Woo! That's some real stuff. Take a moment with the exercise below to see which needs require more attention. So this is going to be exercise 2, and then we could just like cut it off. So exercise 2, so you have 2 exercises to do in this particular video. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it to LP Loves. I usually don't. I did last time. Maybe. It is some good information in here, so maybe. And you know, we're healing. We're going to heal together, you guys. We're going to heal together. So exercise 2 will be, what are your needs? Now these exercises are very helpful, you guys. Very helpful. And I do these videos so we can do them together. You can always go back to the video and all that other good stuff. This will of course be on YouTube and on my personal IG page as always. Here and there you might find on LP Loves, but most likely you're gonna find all of them on YouTube, and most of them on my personal IG, but all of them will be on YouTube. Okay, so we are on part 7, but we are on exercise 2 in this video, and exercise 2 is, what are your needs? Okay, look through the following list of basic human needs. This list is just a starting point to help build self-awareness and see what might need more attention in your life. Remember, when you live a life that includes taking care of yourself, your child learns from your example. In your Raising Good Humans journal, or your journal in general that you have, write down which of your needs require more attention. Okay, and here are some needs I'm about to read out. If they resonate, or if you feel like this is one of your needs, I suggest you write it down in your journal or on a piece of paper. This will tell you something about yourself, okay? Needs. Number 1, affection, air, appreciation, beauty, choice, communication, community, companionship, ease, empathy, equality, food, freedom, growth. I burnt out growth. No. Harmony, humor, inclusion, independence, intimacy, joy, learning, love, mourning, which would be grief, right? And releasing. I like to use the word mourning as releasing. You need to cry or whatever. You need to go into like the parks, you know, that we can do our hikes in the forest and stuff, and yell, scream, let it out, right? Movement, exercise, right? Order, purpose, respect, self-respect, rest, sleep, safety, self-expression, sexual expression, shelter, space, stability, stimulation, support, touch, trust / loyalty. No. Warmth, water. Now think about how you can better meet the needs that you have been neglecting. What is one concrete action you can take, like scheduling a coffee date or booking childcare this week? Wait, I said that's so funny. Or booking childcare this week. Write down your intention in your journal, then take action. Take yourself out on a date. I'll see, why not? No. The next one, it says modeling healthy boundaries, which is a good one, but we're gonna stop it right there. We do have communication barriers, what I'm actually probably gonna hurry up and go over right now, because that is one of the things that I did want to go over. I know I'm talking fast, excuse me. Communication barriers, okay? As we did in the previous chapter, let's look at what not to say. The same barriers apply here, okay? Ordering, threatening, advising / offering solutions, blaming, name calling / judging, dismissing. Using these methods will stop the flow of communication between you and your child, leading to resentment in the child. Deep stuff, huh? The best way to understand why these are barriers is to experience them yourself. That's the best experience, right? In the next exercise, I'm going to ask you to imagine what it's like to be a child with a parent who is using these barriers. And you can actually do that now. All right. I'm thinking about maybe we should do barriers in action next video, but I'm not sure. I love you guys. Continue supporting each other. I don't care. I mean, support. Love each other's stuff, like each other's stuff, share each other's stuff, and anybody got a problem with it, they just gonna have a problem with it. And love on yourself. Deuces.